Hi, I'm Stuart.
Hi, I'm Chris.
And welcome to SIRENNET Television. Now, we do a lot of Code 3 product, as you know, on SIRENNET. And again, a very wide variety they have produced over the years, from the mid-70s right up to where we are in the mid-2018s. This is a beacon that they have out on the marketplace right now. It's the SB48.
Correct.
I got my numbers right for a change. Quite a heavy light, but in the sense that it's well built. But you have it over on the workbench, and you're going to show us what it looks like when you turn it on.
I actually have a couple of them.
Couple?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Cool. There goes Chris with a couple.
The uniquely shaped Code 3 SB48 Series beacons. They're designed for 12 to 24 volt electrical systems. So with that convenience, designed for vehicles needing maximum lighting output with a low profile. The unique shape of this allows you to have a 360-degree evenly spread output, and that's done through a combination of optics within the beacon itself. So you have an inner horizontal optic and an outer on the inside of the smooth polycarbonate dome vertical ribbing. So that way it takes those diodes, stretches them out, making them even more powerful, grabbing more attention to your vehicle. Now, when it comes to these beacons, the color configuration dropdown is going to let you finalize the part number, selecting between the color and the dome. So in this case, it is going to be an RR for the color character, red with red dome. In this case over here, it is going to be a CB, clear with blue. So upon firing these great beacons up, it's a 5-wire pigtail harness. So bringing life to this, simple as tying it into your switch panel or vehicle siren and lighting controller. Now the beacons themselves have a synchronization trigger wire, so that is going to allow them to talk amongst themselves, so a nice simultaneous or alternating rhythm. But Code 3 has cleverly set these up so they can talk to their other products, so that way you can bring these in and the other Code 3 lights, so for example Chase or M180s, tying everything together for a nice clean fit and finish flash pattern sequence. They offer you a total of 9 flash patterns. Well, one of them is steady burn, so technically there's 8 that flash. But uniquely, tying over to the red one here, Code 3 has given us a rotating option. So this is a great way to mimic that old school effect with a full wraparound. And uniquely, on the top of these beacons, there is an array of 12 diodes perfectly vertical firing for commanding attention to the air. So those rotating along as well. So if you're thinking, well, why do we have diodes that are firing upward? Point being, airport and compliance regulations for that lighting specification. So these in an amber are going to completely take care of that command when it comes to an airport lighting requirement. But also thinking about these in vehicles, go through, make some flash patterns as I'm talking, and that's taking the blue, momentarily tapping it to a ground. If it's something that has adjustment to it, so thinking of street sweepers, vectors, dump trucks, we offer a shelf mounting bracket with these to cleverly help you out with the installation. But these are great with the diodes in the top. So when something on the vehicle is actually teetering rearward, so thinking of a dump bed, the beacon on the sides, visibility goes away. Visibility on the top now becomes rearward facing on the vehicle. So that way, more maximizing of your lighting output. One other thing, and as I'm getting blinded out by these here, well, that can be subdued by tying the beacon into a low power mode. So the 5th wire on the trigger harness is going to be the violet. And when that is continuously applied to a ground source, so yes, a ground source versus a positive 12 volt input, that is going to put the beacon into a low power output. So here in the studio with it brightly illuminated, not so much of a noticeable difference, but when it is nighttime around your service vehicles as they're operating, you're definitely going to notice this becoming easier on the eyes. Code 3 and the SB48 Series LED beacons. Their unique size has a huge attitude when it comes to their output, commanding attention to your emergency services vehicle. All that's left for you to do is select the color that you need, followed by the dome format, and here is what you will have. So there you have it, the brilliance of Code 3 and the SB48 Series LED beacons. Now they're a solid color format, just coming over to the color options that you select from and whether you want a clear dome or a color matched.
Well, a nice twosome there, Chris.
Thank you.
And I have the red one.
Well, and I had a counter-matching red one over there, and then the blue with the clear dome. So again, when it comes to the drop-down on the product page and ordering these, just make sure that you're paying attention to the right part number for your vehicle.
That's good, which in my case is always difficult. Now again, I said earlier when we started this, it was quite heavy, and I can see the reason why. I mean, it's got a solid aluminum construction, so this is nice and tough, and it can mount on a variety of different applications.
Most definitely.
Fireside, obviously, public works as well. And again, it's low enough and small enough compact-wise that you could put even on the roof of a vehicle with a strap kit if you wanted to.
Exactly. Lots of different custom ways to get this mounted, however you cleverly want to do so. But again, like we saw over on the workbench, I'm still getting a little adjusted to it. Don't let the size be deceiving, because this does pack an amazing punch of output. It just has a little more of a unique characteristic as far as the shaping versus the traditional beacon that we're used to.
Yeah. It's lower pro, so obviously, again, height issues can be sometimes the case when you're going into underground parking, for example, on certain vehicles.
Exactly.
Height threats. So small things come in good packages. Is it good things come in small packages?
I don't think it's going to be wrong either way you say it.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably a total disaster. Meanwhile, the control room has a bead of sweat coming down their face. Great particular product from Code 3. So go ahead and check it out.
Thanks for watching us here at SIRENNET Television. I'm Chris.
I'm Stuart. And as Chris just said, thanks for watching.